The raw selvage denim jean is one of menswear's most long-lasting and timeless garments that is so powerful that in and of itself, it was able to develop this entire community and subculture around the history and the inspiration behind this particular garment being the raw selvage denim jean. And not just raw selvage denim jeans, but also raw denim goods in general, such as jackets, such as shirts. You've even got this big boom of natural indigo dyed t-shirts now that also fade down like raw denim. And while there are so many brands that are manufacturing and keeping the idea of raw selvage denim alive, very few of these brands are as renowned as the Osaka 5, as well as the 7 brands out of Okayama that I actually did a video on, that I actually did a couple of weeks ago. And one of these brands in particular truly has cemented itself as one of the pillars of raw selvage denim and Japanese men's fashion as a whole. And the brand in question that I'm talking about is Oni Denim. Now, a lot of denim heads are going to know and recognize the brand Oni. And for those who don't know about Oni, basically it is a brand that is shrouded in myth. It's shrouded in mystery. Not a lot of people know the infrastructure that Oni has. And there's even this urban legend that goes around that Master Masao Oishi-san, who is actually the owner and founder of Oni Denim, still makes every single yard or every single meter of raw selvage denim by hand on an old wooden vintage shuttle loom. And granted, while that myth really does romanticize the name Oni, it's very hard to believe something like that. But with the fun myths of Oni aside, in reality, Master Oishi-san likes to maintain a very low profile and also keeps Oni's secrets very close to him, and also maintains a very limited yet super curated collection of raw selvage denim jackets, raw selvage denim jeans. Even most recently, I saw that they started making t-shirts and other knit garments, and not just traditional twill denim, but recently I got my hands on a pair of jeans from them that are made from something a little special, but we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But basically, I kind of wanted to introduce Oni to a lot of the raw denim heads who haven't yet been able to see the grand scope of Oni as well as the ethos, people who might not really know much about Oni. And me myself, I have quite the collection of Oni garments. So today I kind of wanted to do a small little history lesson on Oni Denim and also showcase this brand new garment that Master Oishi-san is actually testing the waters with. And I just want to give a huge shout out to Son of a Stag for letting me get my hands on these and letting me show them to you guys firsthand. But anyway, speaking about Son of Stag, they're one of my favorite retailers for raw selvage denim goods as well as heritage style menswear. So not just denim, but also knits, t-shirts, and other stuff like that. But the thing that's so special about Son of Stag is that they're actually probably the only brand or retailer that has been given the permission to not only interview Master Oishi-san, but to also post that Q&A right on their website. The link will be somewhere around. And this is probably one of the only pieces of context that I was able to find directly from Oishi-san. And it's really interesting to hear and see the story about how Oni Denim came about. Basically, Masao Oishi-san started off in Levi's Japan, I believe in the 1970s, as you can see here in the interview, and he actually became infatuated with American style denim. And in the interview, he actually states that there was this one trip that he took to California to visit the Levi's headquarters in San Francisco, and he also ended up stopping by a store called Fred Segal, which I believe was in Los Angeles. And basically, it was here that Master Oishi-san learned the difference between the fabrics of Lee and Levi's and became infatuated with the different types of denim, the different types of styles, the different types of looks, the feel, the colors, the fading, everything about just this variety of denim. And that inspired his ideas and his love for manufacturing quality denim with a unique and interesting look. And from then on, Master Oishi-san decided that he wanted to create some of the most intricate, slubby, rough, dense, and most uniquely fading raw denim that he could make. So then from then on, that's where Master Oishi-san developed incredible fabrics for Oni Denim, such as the Oni Secret Denim, which I recently also got my hands on and is also available at Son of a Stag. And I do plan on doing a solo video on these because this is probably Oni's most famous denim and is the denim that is most closely associated with the name. And then you've got my personal favorite jean within my collection, which is the Oni 222 Natural Indigo wide leg selvage denim, which is basically the widest raw denim that I have. It is a low tension weave at a 15 ounce weight that really gives this denim this insane drape, but also the durability and the fading capability that you expect from raw selvage denim. And they just have this incredible color to them and just one of my favorite fits ever. And then most recently, with the help of Son of Stag, I was actually able to get my hands on this brand new pair of Oni Indigo Chambray super lightweight 5-pocket denim jeans. And basically, this is a new fabric that Master Oishi-san has developed for the spring summer and for the denim heads who still want to wear something that's going to fade in the warmer weather or something that you could wear on vacation. But he didn't want to sacrifice durability, so Master Oishi-san decided to experiment with not just the weight, but also the weave, the dye, dyeing, and ultimately resulted in the perfect chambray that is the perfect balance between lightweight and breathability, as well as utility and durability. And I have to say, these jeans are so truly incredibly lightweight. I mean, I had no idea that I could have a 5-pocket jean this light that still maintains a certain level of durability. I mean, it's so much softer than canvas. It's got a little bit of puckering in the fabric, but not too much, which just adds a little bit of texture that I love. And because this is woven with an indigo and white yarn, this jean is still gonna fade. It might not fade as much as a twill denim, but it is still gonna offer you some fade lines. And I mean, at the end of the day, the color is gonna lighten up because it is dyed with indigo, and you are gonna get some beautiful creasing. It's gonna sit really well on the body. And this type of fabric, especially with chambray, is only gonna get softer and softer over time. And the thing is, I've actually never owned a Selvedge chambray garment before, but this is actually made with a navy line Selvedge ID, which is something that you very rarely see, and I just think complements the indigo color of the chambray so beautifully. And I mean, the construction of these jeans is incredible. They even went as far as to chain stitch this chambray, so you're still gonna get a lot of that roping and that puckering, and if anything, you could actually see it now. And I just think that the white stitching, which is my favorite detail of these jeans, complements the indigo color as well as the white flecks in the yarn so well. I also love that he decided to keep the brown rivets on the front pockets as well as the coin pocket, and then on the front fly you have the standard Oni Denim buttons, which are expected. And again, I just really love the white stitching. I think it really pops on the front, but it doesn't clash with the denim. It actually sits very nicely on top of this type of color. And the coin pocket itself is actually treated with the Selvedge ID treatment, which is something that you see on all the other Oni Denim garments. So you can tell that the same amount of meticulous love and thought and calculation went right into these Oni 0222 chambray jeans. I mean, the construction of these is incredible. There's no loose threads on the inside. You have the chain stitch on the bottom of the waistband. The pocket bags are nice and thick. They're also very deep, so you could keep a lot in them. And again, you could see the texture of this fabric on the back yoke because of the chain stitches that are used on the inside to hold these pieces together. I mean, you're already starting to get puckering, and that back panel is just gonna fade down gorgeously. So the story behind these, which actually came directly from an email from Master Oishi-san, in which I'm so thankful for Son of a Stag to have been the messenger to send to me, is that these jeans were actually made to service the raw denim head who wants a spring summer garment that is actually gonna fade, just like a raw denim jean, but something that's gonna breathe very easily, something that's gonna drape nicely, something that's got a really nice heritage style wide leg. And this is just the first of a few colorways that he wants to manufacture. And in the email, he actually says he has an idea for a greenish gray kind of chambray, which I think is gonna be insane. So yeah, definitely a huge shout out to Son of a Stag and Master Oishi-san for letting me hold on to these jeans and also sending me over that information. Because again, Master Oishi-san is very selective with who he works with, as well as Son of a Stag, who are one of the biggest retailers in raw denim. And for them to do me that favor to get that information directly from Master Oishi is absolutely insane, because I've always said that I wanted to try and get a correspondence with Oni Denim. And I mean, while it might not have been direct, I'll take the W's when I can get them. I mean, all in all, besides the construction and the fabric of this jean, my favorite thing about this, and I know I always say this, but my favorite thing about these jeans is 100% by far, without a question, without a doubt in my mind, the fit. The fit of these jeans perfectly suits the drapey nature of the chambray fabric. And because chambray is a very simple weave, it almost kind of mirrors a plain weave. I'm going to show a diagram of a plain weave somewhere on the video. It actually sits and breathes very nicely. It drapes, it flows in the wind. And again, it just contours the body nicely. And while it is wide leg and kind of baggy-ish, it still looks appropriate for the body, because at the end of the day, baggy clothes are still meant to kind of fit you. You can always kind of tell a garment that is baggy just to be baggy, and you can tell a garment that is baggy and wide leg, but is still made to kind of fit the body. And that type of look is going to make or break not just the garment that you're wearing, but also the outfit that you're wearing. And that's why I commend Oni so much, because not only are they super meticulous with their fabric, with their dyeing techniques, with their brand image, with their construction, but also with their pattern making. And those are just a couple of the reasons why I love Oni so much. And I am going to do a follow-up video on these soon when I start to fade them down after I wash them. I'm going to wear them around, see how I feel, provide an update. So yeah, guys, definitely stay tuned on that. And again, I want to give a huge shout out to Son of a Stag for helping me hold down these jeans and getting me that correspondence with Oni. And pretty much Son of a Stag is a retailer that probably has the biggest selection of Oni denim that I know of, because Oni denim is really hard to get outside of Japan. And for Son of a Stag to carry as much as they do from the brand and also be able to have direct correspondence with Master Masao Oishi is absolutely insane. So I always trust Son of a Stag. And if you guys want to check these jeans out or any other of the jeans that we mentioned in this video, then definitely make sure to check out their site. And you might want to do it sooner or later because these Oni jeans really do sell out super quick. But anyways, guys, as always, if I made any kind of historical inaccuracies or anything that you guys want to comment and add to the story of Oni or anything about raw denim in general, definitely drop down in the comments. I'm always happy to learn from you guys as much as you guys learn from me. And you also just never know who you're helping in the comments. I really appreciate the recent love on the videos. I know you guys have been killing it and you guys loved the last couple of videos, and I couldn't be more thankful. And we're gonna be hitting 10K subs pretty soon. So guys, if you want to drop down some ideas of what I should do for a 10K sub celebration, I'm always open to that. So definitely let me know what you guys want to see. And I have some really interesting videos coming up in the future, but I won't say too much on that right now. So with that being said, thank you guys again, and I'll see you next week.